I always say, Sean,
Have fun.
you gotta the developers, you gotta make them happy, bro. Let's look
The
at
first number one thing that let me make this a topic. The
yeah.
developers. Remember they used to play that shit.
Developers. Sean, you gotta make them happy, bro. Right? Okay, let's go back. Let's take it back, right? Sega Saturn.
Saturn,
Bro, that Sega Saturn pissed off developers. How they were like they had the Sega Saturn was done. They got a whiff about that PS1. They added some more shit and it made it extremely difficult to develop on the Sega Saturn.
Yep.
Developers don't like that, right? They love it's like so they have their favorite console to develop for,
Yeah.
and those are usually the consoles that win the generation. Not saying that's the only reason why, but usually, like, they did like the Xbox. They did like to develop on the Xbox, but the
Yeah.
PS2 had like the market share was insane. But they loved the PS. They loved the 360. They hated the PS3. The PS3 was too difficult to develop on. But they loved
That's
the
right.
360. They preferred the 360, and you saw what happened that generation. They preferred the PS4 over the Xbox One. Why? The Xbox didn't have what was the at the last second PS4. They had the same amount of RAM, I believe, and they doubled it right at the last second. So that's why their games were higher resolution or
You
than
talking about the
Xbox.
PlayStation 4?
Yeah, like was it memory
It
or
was they
RAM?
went to GDDR. They went to that. They went
It
higher.
was something that they had more RAM. I believe Xbox One and the PS4 had 4 gigs of RAM, and at the last minute, something happened. They upped their RAM to 8. And
Both of them.
no,
Yeah.
just the PS4. And that's what I
Yeah, it
believe I
was
got.
GDR5. They changed it. They were like GDR3 to GDR5, something like that. It was.
Hold on, I believe I have it. Hold on, because I remember taking the screenshot of that shit, and I believe it was RAM. But anyway, so they preferred the PS4, and of course with this
And remember,
generation,
Xbox went with that ESRAM bullshit. That other type of shit they went with.
let me see, bro.
Do you remember that stuff?
Hold on, let me see. I think I have it. Hold on, where is it at? Could have sworn I had it. Because it's something like
Yeah, so
PS4.
right. So the PS had DDR4 and the Xbox had DDR3. That's what it was. It was something like that.
It was something. No, it was something else they did at the last minute. That was already set. Hold on, let me look it up, bro. I'm telling you, I have it.
Maybe
Oh,
this
man.
increased the RAM as well because
I
Xbox
think
was
it was the
using
RAM. They increased the RAM at the last minute. I'm telling you, bro. Let me see it, bro.
ESRAM. That's the one. Big Dream goes. Xbox did go with ESRAM. It was like a ESRAM bullshit.
Yeah. I don't know. Yes, I mean this is driving me crazy now. Hold on, because I just saw this shit in one of my things the other day. Here it is.
Go on, let's see what they got.
Let me. Oh, I thought I had. Yep. Oh, let me show you. Hold on. I might have
Oh, you
sent
got
it to
it,
the
yeah.
DM. Yeah.
I'll pull it up then.
That was what changed it. All the other stuff I think was already there. Let me send it
Yeah,
to
no, I know what you mean because Xbox went with that ESRAM stuff as well. And it was supposed to. I'll pull it up. Don't worry about it.
I just got the screenshot, but I could probably find an article.
Yeah, I got it. I'll just pull this up here 1 second. Here we go. Have a boy Shuho Yoshida. So yeah, you go. Sony President Shuhei Yoshida revealed the following to the GameSpot as to why the PlayStation 4 upgraded to 8 gigs of RAMs. At the Tokyo Game Show, it was 4 gig RAM. Yeah.
Actually, bro, I actually got the article now. Yeah, I
Okay.
told you they had kind of changed it, bro, and it caught Xbox off guard, if I'm not mistaken. It caught Xbox off guard.
Yeah.
Because they were like the consoles were supposed to be pretty equal. Like maybe even Xbox One had a slight advantage, but at the last minute,
I'll pull it up. I got it.
yeah, bro, tell you.
And some of these things are necessary. That you have to do it.
Yeah. Oh, hold
Whatever
on.
now.
That's my fault. Oh, so no, the Xbox was supposed to. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. The Xbox was supposed to. So Xbox already had 8 gigs of RAM.
No,
PlayStation had 4.
so no Xbox. That's what I'm saying. They had 8 gig RAM, but they went with the ESRAM shit.
Okay.
ED RAM, sorry, ESRAM, yeah. ED RAM, whatever the hell it's called. They went with that, some shit like that. When PlayStation went with that proper GDDR5 or something like that. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. Well, I know it was something that made them have the power advantage. But like, just imagine if Xbox had the 8 gigs and PlayStation would have stuck with 4. Xbox One would have
That
been
would
a
have
more
helped.
powerful console.
That
Yeah.
would have helped.
Yeah. So, hey, Bass Video Editor, what's wrong with you? RAM had ED. What's wrong with you today, man? What's wrong with you today? You've been on your Mandingo shit. Yeah. So.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. We known this for a hot minute. We've seen what when you try to go for like a bit of funny in-house custom shit, it doesn't work out. So like PlayStation 3, they try to do their own shit.
That sales shit, remember?
Yeah, and what happened there?
Piss,
they got wiped out.
People off. Yeah, piss people
off. And when you go for like the special RAM, like in-house and all that bullshit, bro, if developers not into it, see this is what I said. If you're closer to more for PC, that could help them right now. But back then, when you try to do your own shit, bro, some people don't like that stuff.
And Sean, I'm going through these articles, and they're saying the NAC development team. You remember that game NAC?
Yep.
They said they were kind of like the reason that PS4 upgraded their RAM. I guess they were saying, "Yo, y'all motherfuckers need more RAM."
You motherfuckers are crazy.
Yeah. So the Xbox One would have definitely had an advantage if they didn't.
You need people like that. Mark Cerny was smart to tell him.
Yeah, just like remember the 360.
Epic, yeah, Epic.
Epic said, "Yo, y'all need 512?
512 or something." From
yeah, because at first they had 256. He said, "Y'all need 512." Then just imagine how 512 gigabytes of RAM was the
that
shit
much
back
there, bro. I wonder what kind of what was the kind of the highest point you could get RAM
back then.
No, it was megabytes. No, I'm saying
it was
the premium. What would have been like the premium? Was like 1 gig available then? Imagine they put something like that in there.
It was, I'm sorry, 512 megabytes. My bad. Yeah, no, that was 20 years ago.
I wonder if there was like a 1 gigabyte card back then. Oh,
bro, but you know, you saw them old ass pictures of like 1 megabyte of RAM. What was it like in from the 60s? What was it like?
Yeah, like a big fucking
big ass thing. When it was like what 10 megabytes or some shit.
10 like some 10 KB or something.
It was 10 KB. It was like the size of the server room and shit.
Bro.
Yeah, man.
Bro, that would have been crazy, man.
Yeah, that was
like a storage or something. Yeah, it was something stupid, bro.
Hey yo, Mr. Craig, man, stop it. You must be an Orlando fan.
Oh man, is this saying you're gonna lose? Oh,
yeah, I hope not. If they do lose, I'm glad it's the weekend. But I think they're gonna win tonight, bro. I think they're gonna win. And the reason I said I'm glad it's the weekend, I mean they'll be taught that like the shows don't really be on the weekend. All the sports shows I usually watch. But anyway, Sean, those are some crazy times back then, bro. The PS4, the Xbox One.
We don't want that same situation to happen again. Like, even like this generation, the Series S, man. Remember when people 10 gig RAM only? That caused a bit of a problem, and we don't. It was harder not harder. It just took more time to develop, and developers weren't into that shit. They can't be having stuff like that.
They can. I don't think this gen they're gonna
any excuse. I'm saying.
Yeah. But I don't think this gen they're gonna do two SKUs. I don't think they are.
Yeah.
And you know, Sean, we say this all the time, but I really understood what Phil was trying to do with the Xbox Series S. He was just trying to make it a entry level console, and I thought it was gonna do extremely well. And apparently it did sell more Xbox Series S's than it did X's. But it just didn't work out, man. It just didn't work out. Like, Yeah, Rodimus.
Yeah.
I watched that show. I watched a lot of those podcasts with old players. But anyway, it just didn't work out like I thought it was going to because it made the most sense in the world, bro.